Hello, welcome to Big Brothers Big Sisters MentorU pre-match training. Thank you so much for joining me for this training to learn more about our MentorU program and how you can make a difference in our community. Let's get started. The main goal of this training is to help you have a positive, effective relationship with your student and teach you how to reach your full potential as a mentor. This training consists of 7 sections: a detailed look at the MentorU program, understanding expectations, learning about the relationship development cycles, discussing the roles of a mentor, understanding child safety, detailing the ground rules, and wrapping up with the next steps in the enrollment process. There will be a quiz at the end of the training, so make sure to pay attention. Section 1. MentorU. What is MentorU? MentorU leverages the proven power of mentoring for college and career success. MentorU provides screened and trained volunteer mentors for students enrolled in an academic enrichment class at their high school. The MentorU class and the mentors will offer students opportunities and resources regarding career exploration, college admission, and future planning to keep them on track for graduation and success. MentorU's mission is to help high school students develop academic, personal, and career skills by providing each student with a volunteer mentor with an experience in a variety of areas. How does MentorU work? In weekly MentorU classes, students engage in personal development and college and career lessons and communicate with their mentors electronically through an online portal. Once a month, they will meet up in person at their student's high school to review and discuss the various topics provided to them in their weekly messages, which include critical thinking, perseverance, self-advocacy, and goal setting. Students attend weekly class sessions led by the MentorU program coordinator to learn the week's curriculum. As students progress through high school, the curriculum develops to fit the stage they are at in their high school career in order to prepare them for either a career or a college. Mentors will receive an email each week with information about the week's MentorU class topic, what the students will be learning about, and guidance on how to respond to the student's message. Students, meanwhile, will write to their mentor about the topic they covered in class that day. Mentors will have until the following week to write back to the student using the guidance in the facilitation email. Each match is supported by a Big Brothers Big Sisters MentorU program coordinator. They will be there to coach mentors, oversee the match relationship, develop resources, and ensure safety. The program coordinator will monitor the weekly messages and oversee the activities. If you have any concerns, issues, or problems, they will be there to support you and your student. Each unit is about 6 weeks long. Once the unit is over, we will have an in-person activity held at the student's high school. The activity will be held after school for about an hour and a half. Mentors will have a chance to catch up with their student and share a meal together. Then, you and your student will complete an activity together based on the curriculum. These events are the perfect opportunity to strengthen the relationship and learn more about your student. You have the opportunity to help shape a child's future for the better by empowering them to achieve. Our MentorU students are chosen for the program by school counselors and staff because they need a little guidance and extra support. Big Brothers Big Sisters uses proven research to understand the impact our programs have on the youth we serve. We collect evidence based on 3 measurable outcome areas: academic achievement, social emotional skills, and the avoidance of risky behaviors. 76% of MentorU students have improved academic performance after being in the program for 1 year. 96% have improved self-esteem, 88% of students plan to go to college, and 93% avoided alcohol, drugs, and/or physical violence. Section 2. Expectations. The program is designed specifically to bring maximum benefits to the youth that you are mentoring. Making smart and ethical choices is essential to making this a positive experience, and not fulfilling your commitment can have a detrimental impact. Here are a few things to consider before you make this big decision. Know your intentions. Are you doing this to fulfill volunteer service hours or to strengthen a resume? If so, you might want to reevaluate your intentions. Youth can be much more perceptive than one might think. If they sense that you are not there to spend time with them, they might not want to form a meaningful relationship with you. Be culturally sensitive. Our students come from a variety of backgrounds and lifestyles. It is important to be aware of this fact and to be open to learning about cultural differences. Some issues may arise that could be difficult to handle, especially if there is a difference in your own background. Consult with your program coordinator for support and perspective in this situation. If you have any concerns about this, that's okay. Just be sure to discuss the concerns during your interview prior to being matched with a student. Understand the commitment. You are agreeing to a minimum 1-year commitment to meet with your student. Premature closures have been shown to have detrimental effects on the student. In mentoring relationships, reaching a 12-month match length is a key factor. Research shows that the best outcomes for youth come from long and strong mentoring relationships. Students who are matched for at least 12 months or more will experience greater self-confidence, improve grades, improve school attendance, and are less likely to participate in negative behaviors such as using drugs and alcohol. Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Midlands constantly focuses on increasing the percentage of matches that last for a year or more and consistently exceeds the national average. There's research on youth mentoring that shows the 1-year relationship is crucial. Sometimes when relationships end earlier than expected, there can be negative outcomes for our young people. If a student is matched for less than 3 months, they may experience those negative outcomes such as their grades dropping, a decrease in confidence, and self-worth. We all want to prevent that by making sure mentors have been thoughtful about making the year commitment. Think about what the next year looks like for you. Do you foresee any major changes? This includes the potential for current and future time constraints, anticipated life changes, a move, or your physical and mental health. If you do, talk to your program coordinator. It may not be the best time to move forward with your application. It's 100% okay to put your application on hold. The most important thing to consider are the negative repercussions on your student if you end the match early. Mentoring consists of a long-term relationship focused on supporting the growth and development of the mentee. The mentor becomes a source of wisdom, teaching, and support. Big Brothers Big Sisters has expectations for both the mentor and the student. The following expectations help to ensure that the match develops a healthy mentoring relationship. Commit to weekly online communication. It is extremely important to respond weekly to the messages. Your student expects the messages, and not responding will be letting them down. To build a strong relationship, you will need to be consistent and reliable. Take responsibility to initiate the relationship. At first, the relationship may feel one-sided. It may seem like your student is passive or indifferent. Remember that you are a stranger to the student. You may have to be particularly patient and persistent to establish the relationship. Keep information that your student has shared with you confidential. If the student discloses something concerning and it needs to be discussed, please contact your program coordinator. Establish open and honest communication. Let your student know that you are someone they can confide in without fear of judgment or exposure. Foster creativity and independence. Help build self-esteem and offer encouragement. One of the most important things you can do as a mentor is to help your student develop self-esteem and confidence. Provide opportunities for the mentee to talk about concerns and ask questions. Don't push your student to share, and be aware that students vary in their styles of communication. Above all, listen. When your student does open up to you, how you respond will serve to either promote or discourage ongoing disclosure. One of the most valuable things you can do is just listen. It is impossible to overemphasize the importance of being a great listener. At the end of the day, It is important to understand that mentoring relationships are a partnership, and mutual support and respect are necessary for healthy partnerships. Over the years, we have seen some common problems that can occur in any match. These are called common because, well, they're common. It's normal for mentor-student relationships to experience some of these situations. We've collected some examples on these common problems and included them in the next few pages, including some tips on how to handle them. After your match gets going, if you are experiencing one of these challenges, you can bring up the issue with your program coordinator and discuss in more detail how to proceed in a successful way. The student doesn't show appreciation. Coming into the match with a preconceived notion of how your student should show appreciation will set you up for a letdown. Your student may not say please and thank you when you first start meeting, or even after many times together, they still may not respond in the way that you deem appropriate. "I had a good time" may eventually be a response, but may be a long time in coming. Sometimes they might only say, "It was okay." Be sure you model the behavior you wish to see your student demonstrate, and be consistent. Student doesn't share feelings and/or initiate conversation. You may feel that your student is not putting as much into the relationship as you would like. The relationship may seem one-sided for a long time, with you doing the talking and your student not saying much. Eventually, your student may respond in a more open and honest way, trusting you and confiding in you as an adult who will not disappoint or walk out on them. Conversations between you will grow, and your student may share more feelings with you. If this happens, rejoice in it, but remember that no relationship is perfect. All relationships are defined in a variety of ways. My student doesn't act the right way. Your student may come from a family with a very different value system than yours. It is not your responsibility or role to try to change the values of your student. Your match is a learning experience for the both of you. If your student has never been to a play, they may not know what behavior is expected of them. Try to be content with the understanding that through your example, your student may learn more positive values, but it can be a long process. My student doesn't want to improve. Your student may have many adults eager to tell them what they're doing wrong. What your student will respond to is someone who will point out and praise strengths. These strengths, or assets, can range from the values that the student holds to things they are good at doing. If your student knows that you're going to be positive, give encouragement and compliments, and appreciate the unique person that they are, change will happen in very positive ways. Your student will grow in confidence, competence, and caring.